Jay-Z is now trending because the judge accepted his alleged son Rymir's appeal to go forward with his paternity suit against Jay-Z. Jay-Z has also been given until July 18th by the court to respond to the latest petition. You question who has been providing this tea. The legendary 50 Cent, indeed. Now, the fact that 50 is spreading this information doesn't surprise me, but what do you know? The style has also been adopted by Nicki Minaj. Nicki reposted his remark on X and asked, "Is this the reason 50 was trending the other day?" I'm not. Sure, praise be to God, Beyoncé is allegedly out there as well, blocking the lawsuit and influencing it once again, as Rymir's godmother has previously said.
Beyonce thing came when a friend of mine who knew her, somebody in her camp, and she said something supposedly, this is all hearsay, about regarding saying Rymir needs to go away little boy, something to that effect. There was something out there with the song they made. And then next thing I know, somebody was at my property. Somebody came to my property in the evening time and had a conversation about trying to get in through the back door.
But here is where it becomes even more interesting. I've read that the court has allowed this case to go on because Jay-Z is accused of engaging in illegal activities that covered up a corrupt trafficking scheme that led to the birth of his son, Rymir. Some claim that Jay-Z has been evading the claims because he knows he is the father. Jay-Z doesn't hesitate to sue someone he believes is unjustly pursuing him, if that's one thing I've seen. He swiftly cleared himself of the allegations that he and Diddy had a sexual encounter with a 13-year-old, but now he won't go to court with this Rymir man. Did you see that? There have been several developments in this case, so let's get going right now. However, as I said before, there have been indications that a judge has allowed the lawsuit to continue, so it seems like Rymir may finally have his paternity test. According to reports, Jay-Z and his team have made a concerted effort to conceal Rymir's case. According to the court papers I was able to access, the judge granted the ex parte request and ordered that the defendant's time to respond to the plaintiff's concerns be extended until July 18, 2025, for the grounds mentioned above. The court noted in response to the most recent petition filed by Lily Coley v. Sean Corey Carter. It's very well structured. In 1992, after Jay-Z had picked his mother, Wanda, up in Philadelphia, Rymir had been trying to explain that she had an affair with Jay-Z at his aunt's apartment in Brooklyn, New York. She claims that despite their attempts at protection, she got pregnant. She had no idea how to contact Jay-Z, and apart from a visit from Jay 2 weeks later, they never saw one another again. Rymir said that his mother initially told him that she believed Jay-Z to be his father when he was around 8 years old. The birth certificate had listed Robert Graves, his mother's then boyfriend, but in 2011 it was formally revoked when a DNA test showed that Graves was not the father. Additionally, Wanda disclosed to Rymir that she had only dated Robert and Jay-Z, and if Robert wasn't the father, Jay-Z was the logical choice. Since he was 22 and Wanda was 16 when he allegedly hooked up with her, it goes without saying that we also know by now that Jay-Z was refusing to take the paternity test, which is proof that he had committed a crime. I got a call from his in-house lawyer, and they were very helpful, and we thought we would resolve this privately, Wanda's godmother said. They also spoke about Rymir's musical prowess and whether it would make sense to sign him to his record label. But because he had to finish high school, I said no. All of a sudden, other lawyers joined in, and their viewpoint completely changed. They realized, I think, that Sean was more vulnerable since Wanda was not of legal age. Child, you know what's worse? If Jay-Z is the father, it also indicates that he transported Wanda over state lines from Philadelphia to an apartment in Brooklyn, New York, where they had intercourse when she was around 16. Well, that's a different tale. Wanda really tried to get Jay-Z to take responsibility at one point. She did file a civil lawsuit for child support against Jay, but it was later dismissed because it was filed in the wrong state and was never resubmitted. Since Jay was not interested in Rymir's custody, Jay-Z's lawyer at the time said that she was unable to continue the matter. But then Rymir picked it up. but we all know how that turned out. Rymir complained about the court and said that Jay-Z was paying off the judges and his lawyers to have the case dropped.
You got these lawyers that just frauding and putting anything they want basically in the courtroom, and the judges is just allowing this to go on. I honestly believe that both of them should be hold it responsible for this, because you guys, this is you guys' job, and if the judge can't see this or overlook it, I can understand a mistake, but just throughout the years, this continue to overlook fraud it's just craziness to me. Like, come on, it's right there in your face. If you can't see that, then I don't know what else we can do to help you guys believe that it's something crazy going on with this case. Honestly, I just want everybody in the world just to keep their eyes open and just watch things that happen, that just like how things unfold, because it's crazy. It really is crazy. These judges, these lawyers, this fraud, this collusion, who knows what it's for, money or friendships or whatever they got going on. But I can honestly say that we should never go in the courtroom feeling like we're already the victims and we did nothing wrong.
His final recourse was the Supreme Court, but since it lacked the power to reopen appeals court cases or unseal trial court papers, the Supreme Court first rejected the case. Later on, however, Rymir refiled it in the appellate division of the New Jersey Superior Court, but the process has turned out to be quite difficult. According to Jay-Z's legal team, he shouldn't be required to submit to a DNA test in New Jersey, as he didn't own or live there. Additionally, Rymir could not legally force Jay-Z to take a paternity test at this time. But according to documents Rymir recently provided, Beyoncé's mother, Tina, admitted in her book that Jay-Z had property in New Jersey at the time of his lawsuit. Indeed, he was a New Jersey real estate owner. All of this back and forth could cease now that the court has ruled that the lawsuit can go forward. Hundreds of others are also applauding for Rymir to finally learn the truth. Celebrities like 50 Cent and Nicki Minaj are bolstering Rymir's allegations this time. And when I tell you all that Nicki is stepping on Jay's neck, child, she doesn't hold back. She recently did her own expose after sharing an interview with our OC Nation CEO Desiree Perez's estranged daughter, Demurray Hadley. In an interview, Demurray, who is suing her mother for putting her in a mental health facility, said that our OC Nation effectively silenced Nicki Minaj and denied her the freedom to express herself. She said that our OC Nation targeted Nicki's family. They have attacked her husband. The American people should be alarmed by the fact that they attacked her child.
She has been through some trauma and some of with Rock Nation, with Desiree Perez, with other individuals. What I can say about that is I've witnessed and heard a lot of things. Again, is hearsay, right? So it doesn't even matter. And that's why I'm not even going to go into detail with that. If I have the opportunity to speak with Nicki, would love to connect with her on that. But I've kind of seen, just like you firsthand, how they've they've abused of her platform. They abused her talent. They've abused of her freedom of speech. They've abused her family. They've attacked her husband. They've attacked her child. And it's sad. It's really sad. Somebody so resourceful, talented, high profile as Nicki Minaj being targeted. It should really scare the American people. It should really scare you guys too, right? Because I'm the daughter. So it's like, at this point, if it's happening to me, I think she's really outspoken, and I'm grateful that she's being outspoken on it, because I think she's almost seeing it like, well, it happened to me, it's happening to her, let me speak up on it. Nobody is safe right now. And she's fed up. I think she's fed up because she's been through a lot.
Nicki Minaj has alleged that Jay-Z and his ROC Nation associates have deliberately sabotaged her career, marriage, and reputation accusations that align with claims from others like Demurray Hadley, the estranged daughter of our OC Nation CEO Desiree Perez. Nicki says her music has been suppressed, her social media shadow banned, and her family targeted, all part of a broader pattern of intimidation. Meanwhile, she's been vocal in supporting Rymir, Jay-Z's alleged son, whose paternity case has gained traction in court. Rymir insists he doesn't want money but demands the truth, accusing Jay-Z of dodging the test and using legal manipulation and threats to bury the case. His claims include being followed and even shot at, allegedly part of the same playbook of harassment Perez and others have pointed out. At the core is a demand for accountability, as Rymir points to inconsistencies in Jay-Z's legal responses and the original relationship with his underage mother. With court proceedings now moving forward, pressure is mounting for Jay-Z to publicly respond, especially as powerful figures like Nicki and 50 Cent continue to amplify the case.